Here, like somebody who really from the core is with you, not just an attraction, but like she's really feeling you, like her heart is yours. That's not something that you can really buy. I think it becomes like a natural attraction, right? Because of events or whatever it is, you guys were able to connect, right?
Right, and this is why I always talk about vetting women. Like people, some people who don't really have never heard of my material, I always say that a man should, date a woman essentially between 12 to 18 months. That means a year or a year and a half before he actually makes it a serious girlfriend situation. Now, a lot of people think I'm crazy when I say that, but this is the thing. This is how you know when a woman really likes you. A woman really likes you when she can be with you consistently without you giving her the world yet, without you giving her so much. So what you want to do is you want to do the least first, and then as time goes on, you put in a little more and more and more, right? What a lot of guys do is they put in a lot at the beginning, and then they just give a woman all these things, and then what'll happen is that you have a woman who feels entitled to more than that, right? So what you want to do is you want to present who you are and not what you can do for her, not the money you can bring. Present who you are so that if she's going on dates with you or hanging out with you or wanting to see you or hooking up with you or whatever, she's doing that based on the fact she likes who you are, meaning that she's like, I don't need anything outside of you to want to be here. And then so if she's showing that consistently, then that's the type of woman that makes sense for that to be your girlfriend or wife or so forth and so on, because she's showing and proving over time that she don't need your money to be with you. She don't need for you to have the fancy stuff. She don't need any of those things. She just likes your dirty draws. You understand what I'm saying? That's the type of woman that is best suited to be your girlfriend or somebody serious in your life. Because if things get hard or if things go crazy, you want to be able to have someone who's there that's solid. But a lot of guys, what happens is that they overcompensate because they don't think they're enough in the beginning. You see what I'm saying? So you want to be able to have a situation where you are enough for that woman and it's shown through her response and reaction to you over time. So the thing is that you're not making it a longer term or committed situation just because you're just not trying to do it. It's important to vet and to have a woman show and prove that she wants to be in that position of girlfriend. You see what I'm saying?
I took that advice from your shows online years ago, and it has served me good. When I went against it, I paid a price for it, of course.
Right.
And, Lucario's saying the truth. Like, I've gone through it, and I understand, like, some of you guys could feel bad. You're like, oh, she's crying, and she wants to be with me, blah, blah. But a lot of the times, right, I've noticed she's trying to rush you into locking you down because she knows there's something off for her. And by the time you see her, you're like already locked down. She has a child, you're married, you're like, damn, I should have given myself time to evaluate this female, to vet her, like you said. And today would be a different story, of course.
Yeah, exactly. And it's important to do that because remember, this is your life. This is like real life in here. You don't want to make mistakes that you'll regret later. So you don't want to, just rush into a situation based on your emotion. This is why having game is important, because when you have game, what it does is that it teaches you to not let your emotion take the wheel. You understand? So even if you're feeling this way, you'd be like, oh man, this girl's so awesome. I want to make her my girl now. It's like, yeah, I get that you like her, but give it some time so that who she really is and what she's really about actually is going to be shown. And also vetting is for you too as a man. You want to make sure that you're able to not just jump on something based on your emotion, because your emotion is like, oh, I want her so bad. But it's not time yet, because if you're in that I want her so bad, then guess what happens? Now let me take the condom off and do this raw. Or some guys will do it raw right there and then end up she's pregnant. Now you have a woman who's pregnant that doesn't listen to you, doesn't care about you, and now you're in a situation where you're stuck with this woman that you shouldn't have had a baby with. You see what I'm saying? And that's because a lot of guys, they'll lead with the emotion of, oh, I feel this feels good to just do it without a condom, right? But you got to override that by saying, even though I know it would feel good, I have to think in the future and say, is this the right situation to do this in? And in most cases, it's not. So take your time with the situation. And when I say take your time, I'm not saying you can't have sex, have sex and have fun, but do it responsibly so that you're not getting yourself in these situations, and also be responsible about the commitments you make so that you're actually a better suited man to be in a relationship. So it's not just about the woman. 'Cause I always hear guys, oh, these girls ain't wifey material. Cool, but are you husband material? Are you boyfriend material? You have to also vet yourself to see if you're able to be consistent, just like you want her to be consistent. You see what I'm saying?
Of course, yeah, it's
Right.
hypocrisy.